Hello Taurus, and welcome to your first 2019 couples love reading. Now Taurus, I have pre-shuffled your cards and I'm ready to go. Quick channel update, I am available for private readings again. Let me just adjust that camera. But more importantly, for those that are wanting 2019 readings, the full annual forecast, I'm only available doing those for the next 2 weeks until we hit February. After that, I'm going to stop doing them, okay? So if you want to have a look at what's coming up for you for the next 12 months, please have a look in the description bar below. It'll tell you all the details about how to book in with me. Shout out to Justin from Ipswich. This thumbnail that's part of this video is his photo from his hometown. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go have a look through my saved photos. There's one I did just before Christmas, and it talks about asking all of the community to get more involved and send me pictures of your hometown, because I want to start using them for the thumbnails. I just think it's a really neat way to kind of showcase where you're all from. So thanks, Justin, for sending in this picture. And I also just want to make a mention of what's going on from an astrology point of view. We have a massive total lunar eclipse in the sign of Leo on the 21st. So it is going to affect you. Just bear that in mind, okay? An eclipse is all about ending things. It's all about completion. If you want to know what that means for your particular sign, go have a look at the 2019 annual forecast, because I talk about it in depth for Taurus. All right, but let's get started. Taurus couples from the 16th to the 22nd of January. You come up with the High Priestess at the beginning of this week. Beautiful energy. So the High Priestess is all about intuition, deep knowing, trusting your gut, getting that niggling feeling, following it through. But if I was to kind of label your week, I think it's all about trying to find balance with your partner again. Now, I know a lot of you have finished holidays. You might have just started work again, trying to find that routine. If you've got kids, I really see it's about trying to balance that between each other. Tread carefully. I do see the potential for arguments this week. You have a card about small petty arguments, conflict, that kind of thing. It's probably more likely is like towards after the weekend, towards midweek. So again, as we start that at the beginning of the work week. But you have two cards that speak about new beginnings and balance. So the Ace of Wands coupled with the card of Temperance. Temperance is major arcana that for me shouts out about trying to find harmony, is probably a really beautiful word, harmony in your everyday relations. Underneath that is the Nine of Pentacles. So this speaks about, let's just say in its pure basic form, being very abundant, being very wealthy, very grounded. So for a lot of you, I feel like this Ace of Wands has to do with work, and work, this is what I was saying before, I feel like it's trying to find that balance again of the routine. And I'm getting very strongly kids coming through, so I don't know who has the family or whether you're arguing about the fact that for a lot of people, I know it's still school holidays, or it's, still that Christmas kind of holiday break. But the rest of us adults get to go back to work. So I feel like it's trying to find balance in that, in your schedule, in your routine this week. That's what I see coming up. You'll be successful as a couple because you have the Six of Wands at the center. So you're going to be successful in whatever it is that you're kind of juggling. It could be to do with money as well, because you have the Nine of Pentacles, which speaks about abundance and being quite content. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles, which is like a card of patience. So what's interesting is as you get to the weekend, right, you have the Starman and the Devil. Really, really interesting combination. So the Starman speaks about the card of manifestation, of bringing in new things. And if you guys watch the 2019 forecast, you'll see I talked a lot about new moon manifestation and what that means. But it's coupled with the card of Devil. And the Devil for me represents the sign of Capricorn. But more importantly than that, it does speak about temptation, okay? It can speak about addictions. It can speak about anything that's kind of bordering line unhealthy. So I do the weekly soul readings where I talk about health, but this could for you be something about maybe you're still overindulging, drinking a little bit too much from Christmas holidays, no judgment. Or maybe it's you're trying to manifest a new start, a new business idea, something new that's creative, something that's really going to set your partner and yourself up for life, but it could take quite a lump sum of money, and maybe your partner's not seeing eye to eye with you. That's a possibility as well. And I say that, as I said, with confidence, because you have the Five of Wands here, which speaks a lot about petty arguments. So getting offside with each other, really not seeing eye to eye. But the truth is, it's over what? You know, what are you arguing about? What's the competition? It's interesting because you have the Six of Wands and the Five of Wands underneath it. So you can almost see the Six of Wands as progression, right? This is at the center of your reading. This is kind of the energy, the overarching energy between you both for the week. So I feel like you will find the balance. It's actually quite beautiful. I don't know if you can see that, but you have the card of the Temperance and the Starman, or the Magician. So one card of balance, right? And one card of manifestation. And then you have a card at the center of success. So I don't know what you guys are doing out there as couples. Maybe you are trying to start a new business. Maybe you're trying to, if you're retired, start a new project. I'm not quite sure what it is. Some of you are studying still at uni, and you're in a couple, and I feel like you're trying to balance seeing each other, because I see travel here as well. Like maybe you're traveling to see each other, and that could be what's causing a little bit of stress. But just know that you're going to figure it out. Some of you could have also started a new job, and that's what's causing a little bit of money stress. It's like it's a job that's going to be quite fruitful for you, but you're kind of waiting for that first pay this week as well. I'm just pausing to see if they're going to give me any more messages, but I think that's pretty much it. It's just a week of finding that balance. It's either a week of finding balance within and routine within your family, especially if you've got kids. It's a week of letting go and getting back into like a healthy routine if you're still indulging a little bit too much. And for some of you, it's either about starting a new job or a new business venture, and it's to do with money. Can I please have an additional guidance card for Taurus couples from the 16th to the 22nd of January? Thank you so much. Building blocks. Yeah, that's so cool, because I'm seeing the new beginnings of something that you're trying to create here. Okay, 28 building blocks. So from a relationship message, the key words are, strong foundations, a beautiful work in progress. And it says, when you see this card, know that you're attracting new relationships into your life and solidifying the ones you already have by building them on the foundation of honesty, humility, clear communication, and genuine desire to know one another. You're moving towards laying the groundwork for a relationship with the firm footing that will ensure it can withstand any storm. My goodness, sorry. I'll read that again. You're moving towards laying the groundwork for a relationship with the firm footing that will ensure it can withstand any storm. Long-standing relationships are also repaired and strengthened. You and the other person are stronger, wiser, and more powerful together than apart. And look, that's definitely here. I mean, you have major arcana of the card of balance, temperance here, harmony, reciprocity. You have the card of the Starman, which speaks about manifesting. You have Six of Wands, financial success, career success. So I really feel, like I said to you guys before, for some of you, it's about building a new business, starting something new, needing to outlay some money. Something that could be quite risky, but I feel like will pay off, because whenever you see this two card combination come together of the Magician or the Starman in this deck and the Devil, it really does speak about trying to find that balance and that harmony whilst also taking a bit of a risk. These two cards for me speak about risk taking, right? A bit of risk taking when I see them come out together like that. But look, whatever it is, just know whatever you're pouring your heart and soul into this week as a couple, even if it's something that you're waiting to bring money thing, even if you've just started a new job, it is going to be building the foundation for you for the next couple of years for you and your partner. And that doesn't surprise me if you go have a watch, like I said, of the 2019 video of what the energy is coming up for you. I think that's bang on. All right, Taurus, that was your reading. I hope you found it helpful for you and yours. If you did, please hit the like button. It helps the channel more than you know. And I'll be back with you next week. Take care.